too bad. 2 days left.
You know, I'm happy having 2 days left and it being over.
Yeah.
It could have been over. That's the thing. You count your blessings. And I mean, I don't think anyone can say that this experience was like a bad one.
No way. It cannot be.
This is amazing, man. Really, like this is.
We met some cool people, man.
Steph and George and like.
I mean, no, even beside the
Well,
players,
yeah, the crew.
the crew, man,
Like
is amazing.
We're not really supposed to talk about
Organizers. I mean, the whole thing. I'm talking just a perfect pack.
There's not a single person I've met on this experience
Yeah.
that I haven't just been like, wow, I'm just so happy I met them. Like you have a very powerful stance in boys. You know what I mean? Like when I first met you, I remember I shook your hand and you looked at me and you're like, I liked your clip. And I remember I was like, whoa. And like it's that moment, out of all the hellos I've had, that moment stuck with me. Not because you complimented me, because the way, like it was like, I was like, whoa, that's, like I don't know who you are yet, but like I feel like that's like an achievement, like that's awesome. Like,
You feel like an award. Thank
Yeah.
you. I would like to thank my
like
mom.
yeah, I was like, and like, you know, like, and then like a couple days, you're like, you genuinely make me laugh. And I was like, man, this is like, you carry yourself with just such, you know, and
Sometimes it works for me. Sometimes it just makes people. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, to me, you're like Papa Bear, man. You like, like you're just this like big, soft, like teddy bear of a person.
Thank
like,
you, man.
You know, like I can see why people would find you intimidating, but anyone that takes 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, like 3.2 seconds to get to know you, instantly knows you're just a great guy.
Thank you.
And solid.
All of you guys. You too. I liked you the minute you walked in.
I mean, I think, like, of the people I've met on this trip, I'm not gonna forget anyone. Like,
You can't.
you can't.
Can't.
Crew, the staff, George, Steph, like everybody just, like, if I don't see everybody again soon, I'm gonna be upset.
Even people that annoyed the hell out of whatever the situation, you can't forget them.
Dude, man, like,
ما تقدر تنساهم.
no, like, listen, like, like, my beef or whatnot with Shady, to the side, it's still, I'm happy I met him because he's somebody that, like, I didn't know exists, and then I met him. I wish it could have been different. That's the only thing. Like, if there's anything I wish that could have been different, because it's such a bummer.
I know. Hey, we made the best of it, man. You gotta make the best of the situation.
That's it. Some people...
The worst situations, you have to make the best of it. You
Like-
can't be a bitter person because life will pass you by.
The day the top 6 was announced, everyone just took it in. It was like, you know what? From here on out, let's just have fun. And I mean, it's been just that. It's been fun. I miss playing soccer with George. Like that was our thing, you know. I miss hanging out with Omar in the morning, or like breakfast is gonna be so weird. Breakfast is gonna be so weird. Only 3 people on that table.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I don't think we'll sit on the table.
We can't. It doesn't feel right.
Even dinner today was like, why sit on the table?
Yeah, like we're 3, and somehow you're still at the head of the table. You were still sitting at the head of the little table. You would find the head of a round table, man.
I think it's in the genes.
It is. No, did you notice that when the judges came today and we had dinner with the judges, you still sat at the head of the table. It does not make a difference who is in the room. Because when that came, I was like, I wonder how Wadaff plays this. And I watched you walk in, you grabbed your seat, you sat down, I was like...
Sit at the head of the table.
Like, perfectly executed. And then we told the story about how that's your seat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody... Like, I moved around a couple of times. I primarily stayed in my area, but, like, I moved around a bit. But you, no one touched that seat.
I'll never tell people, like, don't sit.
Yeah. They just naturally...
Don't sit.
Like, it's like, again, first day I got there, I was the first one to the table. I was like, I'm not at the head of the table. You walked in, you're like... like, you put your plate down, and it's like smoke clears. It's like, Waddah is here.
But listen, I gotta make a show in Bahrain or something. We gotta make a little event after this.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this was something.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, anyone in the top 6 could be in any of our positions, and I would not bat an eyelash. You know what I mean? Like, it's too fair. Like, you know, I almost wish this thing was like a camp, and there was no winner. Like, no prize money, no winner, no nothing. And everyone just gets, like take the money, divide it evenly. Like, just make it lump sum, divide it evenly. And everyone that came in this house just gets a chunk, and we just all work together and train together, and it's like a focus camp.
But unfortunately, it's a competition for KitKat. It can't be worked that way.
But it could have been the KitKat camp. That works.
It would have been funny. Because imagine Shadi's still here, and the drama's here, and then it has to have that.
Okay, so let's have one round of elimination.
One round. One round of elimination.
Where is Morgan? Seriously.
Baldi! وين راح مرجان?
He's missing.
يا مرجان.
This is emotional.
What's wrong with him today?
I don't know.
He's tense. He's making me tense. My problem is I feel people. Somebody is tense, I'd feel it. Yeah, I told him yesterday.
You called me on it.
Yeah, I feel it, man. You know that dream I had I was telling you about? That's no joke, man. You think I was just playing. We have to give hell of a show. And I told him when we were on the boat, I said, you know, you're standing next to me. The more nervous you get, I'm feeding off your energy now. Because fear is stronger than any other emotion. You know that?
Yeah.
Fear or tenseness, or it makes you lose focus.
When homeboy came up to me and started just telling me, like, dude, I don't like the side of you. Before I went on stage, guy came up, he's like, I don't like the side of you. I don't like this. Like, I'm used to you smiling. I'm used to you laughing. You can't be like this. I started laughing and joking with him, and then I went on stage, and like yesterday, that first half was stellar. Okay, that back half wasn't. Like, that's how my set went. And I mean, like I was saying yesterday, like, I can go home, and I'm happy in one way that, like, with a topic that I really am rough on, I came up with what I came up with. And I mean, like, I won't, like, being here in the final 3 with, like, you and Morgan couldn't be any better. Couldn't be better.